and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Rhonda, better known as Hot Mess Mama MD. On today's video, it is just a get ready with me, and I was gonna call it simple, but I am a legit hot mess this morning. I am just all over the place, trying to get back into the rhythm, all of that good stuff. Also, I just want to mention that I still have the giveaway going on my channel right now. If you check my description box down below, the video is linked in there. If you click on that video, like, subscribe, and comment, you'll be entered into the giveaway. I will warn you guys, I am still in my PJs because it is early. But if you're interested to see how I got this look, make sure to stay tuned. But as always, if you would, please make sure to hit that like button down below if you do enjoy my videos, as well as if you are new to my channel, I do upload 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to see more of my content, and I'm not always this much of a hot mess, guys, I'm telling you. You will see later in the video. I am dreading editing this video. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Between the battery going out, and I just kept rambling so much that I didn't realize my camera was recording. This is going to be a crazy one to edit. It really is, guys. So, anyways, I don't even know where I was going on from that. Can you guys tell? I mean, it is one of those mornings. I'm going to apologize right now because it's probably a lot of rambling. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's go ahead and get into the get ready with me. Would do a get ready with me. You guys had asked to see more of these, and so that's what I'm doing for you guys. I know I look like a hot darn mess right now because I just rolled out of bed, and yeah, you're getting to see the real hot mess right in action. So I have already washed and moisturized my face. I did spray some of this. This is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I love this stuff. I feel like it's very, very similar to the Smashbox Primer Water, and this is a hot deal or hot buy or something like that at the 21 Days of Ulta. It's $15. So I did pick this up, and I liked switching things up a little bit. And I went back and picked up 2 more because I liked it that much. I will tell you guys, if you do have oily skin, this is not one that you're really going to want to set your face with, because I noticed that it just gives me too much of a dewy sheen. But if you do have dry skin, you're going to love this to prime, but you know, prior to putting your makeup on, and then after you put your makeup on, this is really good and you're gonna love it. Okay, so next I went ahead and did, because I started filming and then I stuttered all over my words a bajillion times, got frustrated, so now you guys aren't going to see these 2 steps. But next, as a primer, I'm using the DDF Doctor's Dermalogic Formula. This is a Wrinkle Resist Plus Pore Minimizer Moisturizing Serum. I love this stuff. It's not clogging my pores, and look at how cool this looks, guys. I don't know if my camera will pick it up because I don't have the fanciest equipment, but it does the job, right? But I love this stuff, and I will tell you guys, I also picked up the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I have been testing that for about a month now. And when I came across this, I stopped using my Tatcha and moved on to this. I feel like it really helps with my pores, my fine lines, more so than I felt like the Tatcha primer did, which is crazy, I know. I will tell you, this is another hot buy in case I forgot to mention that. It's the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Hopefully I have this video edited and all that good stuff, so it's up during the 21 Days of Beauty so you guys can see some of the items that are hot buys that I'm talking about. But I really do love this spray, love the primer. Next, I'm going to go in with my trusty Becca Under Eye Correcting Cream. As you guys can see, I love this. This is my second jar. I will tell you all that this was one of the 21 Days of Beauty last year, and I was so hoping that it would be again this year, but it's not going to be. I am excited though, because I did pick up some of the Becca primer kind of thing, but I know I put a lot on here, but it's nice and emollient. I'll show you guys what I do, and you know, I'm extra. I know I'm probably using way too much, and I'm probably gonna hear about it in the comments, but this is what works for me, especially for some reason my under eyes get dry. So this is a reason why I put so much on, because I felt like when I was just doing the little dab that you see a lot of people do, my under eyes were just a bit too dry. And you know, at my age, when they show how dry they are, the wrinkles and crinkles really come out strong. So I'm just not about that life. So this is what I do to help give them the extra moisture that they need. So like I said, I paint all of this on, and then I go in with a damp beauty blender and I just kind of blend it all in, starting towards the bottom and working my way up and leaving more of it underneath the eye. I know some people will say it creases for them and things like that, but one thing that I always do is I do set my under eyes, and right now, because my under eyes have been more on the dry side, I need to find a really good under eye moisturizer. I just haven't come across one yet that I'm just loving. And anyways, what I do is I use Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which you guys will see later in the video. But I also use ColourPop concealer, or sometimes like Tarte or Makeup Revolution concealers, and some of those seem to have more of like a more matte type of consistency, which will tend to kind of help with the drying of the under eye. So I have to be very, very cautious with that, and that's why I really add a lot of my Becca under eye corrector cream. And then next and this is a process, guys, this is a process. But next I go in with my e.l.f. and this is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This helps even more so to fill in those fine lines under your eyes and things like that. So what I do is I just add a little dot like that on my hand. Then I go in with a brush again and I just kind of pat it in the areas where I am, you know, most crinkly, which is really up close. And then I do kind of get my crow's feet with it, and I just let it dry on its own. Moving on from that, I am actually not going to be applying foundation today. I know, right? It's one of those days, it's just gloomy, and I'm like, do I really need a full face of makeup? Which it's gonna look like it by the end of this, I promise you guys. So before I get into like the concealer, the powder, and things like that, I'm gonna give myself a couple minutes because I need to let the under eye area dry a little bit. Okay, so it's dried down a bit, so we're going to go in next with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Again, this gives me just that extra moisture under my eyes that my eyes are craving right now. So I'm going to go ahead and smear that all over, top and bottom. Through my nose, chin. Pretty much add it everywhere, even though I'm not putting on foundation. Next, I'm going to take my ColourPop, and yes, I mix them because I'm just an extra kind of hot mess today. So this is going to be the beige, and I just add just a little bit like this under here, and then I take my medium and then I add a little bit more, but I don't go directly under the eye. I keep it kind of down low, and as you can see, the medium really matches the Maybelline. But I keep it down low. Then I do get my nose to kind of cover everything there. And this whole process right here really helps to just even out the skin tone and all that good stuff. So gonna go ahead, blend it all in. Ooh, I look crazy on here. Can I tell you guys, I actually still have, like, it's not even blotching out on my skin. I'm so happy. I did a sunless tanner. I used my Loving Tan, which I'm obsessed with. If you guys have watched some of my videos where I talk about it, that is my go-to sunless tanner. And I used that for my cousin's wedding, and I've had it on actually a week today. And it's not like blotchy or anything like that on my skin. It makes me so happy. So happy. I use my, I think it's called Tan Lux on my face, but on the rest of my body, so I didn't look like, you know, totally pale from Kentucky weather. I use that all over the rest of my body, and I love it. It didn't like blotch out when it, you know, it's wearing down. It's not as dark as it was, but it, like I said, it's been on a week and it's been great. I think the biggest trick to a sunless tanner is exfoliating really well and not using any type of lotions that have like mineral oil in it or anything like that, because the mineral oil or anything that's, you know, kind of got like a petroleum jelly type of consistency or ingredient in there really puts like a funny barrier between your skin and that sunless tanner. So you will notice that either sometimes it'll ball up on you really funny, or it blotches out really bad, or another huge thing is it just won't last as long. You like my little tangent, guys? Go off on my little tangents. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do as far as, well, it was a lot, but that's what I use in place of like doing a conceal or a foundation. And then I have been obsessed with my Kat Von D Lock-It powder. It's a foundation powder. So I've actually been doing it a couple different ways. What I do is I go in first using the little pad that it came with, and then I go over it with this Wet n Wild foundation brush. So I go ahead and I just kind of pat it all over. I wonder if my camera's picking up that sound. I actually had to order another one because I hit pan, and I panic when I hit pan on things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need backup. I am like queen of backup, y'all. So after I go in and I have patted it all in, like I said, I go in with my Wet n Wild foundation brush. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I am going to apply this white creamy color under my eyes, just using my little Luxie brush. I received this in, I believe it was that BeautyCon box. I love this. So just going to just brighten up the under eyes with this powder, just like so. And I'm going to apply a little bit up here. I'm going to apply a little bit on the nose, like so, a little here. And that just helps to brighten it up a little bit. Then I'm going to take this contouring shade, and I guess we'll use this Luxie brush. Is this Luxie? Nope, this is a Morphe brush. This is a Morphe PX14, and I'm just going to right through here just a little bit. Oh, I mean a lot, not a little bit. A bit up through here. Contour my nose just a little. You know, every time I say a little, I end up doing a lot, so who knows. Again, this is another Morphe brush. I used to be in the Morphe Me subscription club. So a lot of my brushes you will notice are Morphe brushes, but I'm not sponsored or affiliated with any brand I'm talking about today. Blend it just a smidgen. Okay, I got a little crazy on the nose contour, but you know, it is what it is. It'll be fine. It's a rainy day anyways. I go out and it's going to be all crazy. So next I'm going to go in with my ColourPop. This is a bronzer in the shade Private Party. I actually picked it up because I saw Kathleen Lights talk about some of her favorite ColourPop products, and she talked about this bronzer, and I have to say I've hit pan. Do you see that? I've hit pan. I love this, and it's so inexpensive. And I love the shade of it, and even if I mean, granted I'm not totally sunless tanned right now as dark as I was, but even as dark as I was, this looked really pretty. And it doesn't like oxidize on me like some things will, but this is one that I'm really happy with. I love the way it blends and everything. Okay, so another item I received, this was in my Boxycharm. I'm obsessed with this blush. This is by Pretty Vulgar, and this is called Hush Blush. Now, I don't know if you can pick it up on Sephora or not, but if you can, I will have that link down below in my description box with a link that you can go straight to Sephora and purchase it. I am part of MagicLinks, and what that means is if you do go through my description box and click the link and place the order, I do get a little bit of kickback. So as always, I appreciate that from you guys. But like I said, I received this in my Boxycharm for March, And this color is so pretty. It's this nice, nice pretty nude, I guess. Is this like a nude? I don't know. Like, I don't know what my camera's picking up. It's like a nude pinky color, but it is so pretty and I'm obsessed with it. This has been like my go-to blush. I find when I find something that I like, I start obsessing over it, and that's what I keep using repeatedly. So this beauty right here, I did not pay full price for. My daughter came across it at TJ Maxx for $24.99. Can you guys see that? $24.99. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. It's kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little on the funky side. Some of them, most of the colors are more of like a glittery type of shade, so that I'm not like a huge fan of, but I like it better for, can you tell I've been swatching? I play in makeup and I swatch, guys. That's what I do. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty, and I don't know if it's one of my favorites just yet, but I thought we'd use it today. So I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter brush, and I think I am going to get really crazy up in here. And I'm going to use, I don't know how to say it, is it Halia and Luna. So I'm going to mix these two together and get a little funky. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Okay, it's crazy, but you know what? Yellow, right? It's actually really pretty mixing those two together. I mean, I kind of look like I have a stripe, so let's try and blend that a little bit. You crazy girl! Okay, we're gonna mix it again because that's what we do. Ooh, that is actually really pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm glowing to the gods today, y'all. I'm gonna add just a little here and here. You know what I feel like? I feel like with this palette, I wanted to have a scent to it, like a fruity, fluffy type of crazy scent, because the colors are so different. Oh gosh, I need to stop. I'm going crazy over here, but they're so pretty. So anyways, like I said, that was my little bargain that my daughter picked up for me, $24.99 at TJ Maxx. You guys, have any of you guys found this at your TJ Maxx? For the longest time, the only thing like from Anastasia ours was carrying was like a lipstick and the cream contour palette. And I was just like, can you guys get some other things in here? Okay, so next I'm going to go in with brows, and I'm probably going to just fast forward through this one, or even not even show you guys, because it's a process. It is a process. It takes time. We need to pray to the brow gods today, because no matter what, my brows are never even. It just is what it is. I refuse to get the microblading done. I kind of want to, but then I don't, because I can't do those kind of commitments when it comes to tattoos, guys. I just can't. So anyways, I'm going to go in with the Cabral number 2, possibly the number 3 in here. So we will be right back with my brows. And poof. Okay, so good thing this is not a brow tutorial, because I would have failed miserably. It's a hot daggone mess up in this joint, but you know, that's just the name of my channel, so it's okay to go with the hot mess brow, right? Oh my gosh, guys, it is. Okay, so as you guys know, I don't have much of a brow game. Got many little caterpillars kicking today, but you know, whatever. We're gonna roll with it. It is, oh Lord Jesus, we need to pray. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play from a bunch of different palettes. We're going to go, I haven't used this in a while. This is a Tarte Clay Play. This is the original one. So I think I'm going to play from this one and maybe grab a little bit from my Natasha Denona Lila palette. I don't know. I honestly don't have anything in mind that I really truly want to do. I'm just kind of playing around and wanting to hide the jacked up brow here. Oh my gosh. That's even with carving them out, guys. Artist I am not. Okay, so we're just going to go in with this shade right here called Solstice. Try and fix that brow area situation. Oh, these palettes make me want chocolate. Should not be using these palettes. I'm just going to go all over. Like I said, there's not like a whole rhyme or reason. Oh, can you guys see that crazy brow situation I've got going on? I need to let it go. Just let it go, Rhonda. Let it go. Okay. So I think I'm going to use this shade Journey here as a transition shade because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, I'll just use some safe colors. I mean, it looks like I almost need to pluck it, but I don't know. Let's see. This is going to drive me insane. Let me try and fix it, guys. Oh, God, I think I'm making it worse. Okay, I have to let it go. It is what it is. Okay, so let's try and add a little bit. Jesus, take the wheel. Lord. So you guys are going to think that I have never filmed a video in my life before because I don't know at what part my video cut out because I ran out of space. So hopefully you guys know that I am using the shade Amara to deepen the crease, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I was rambling. Like, God only knows how long I was rambling and talking to nobody because I wasn't being recorded. Alright, so I'm going to go in now with this purple amethyst color. I'm not a makeup artist, so I never really know what brushes work best. I just kind of grab and hope for the best. So we're going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush right here. Looks pretty pigmented. We're going to go ahead and apply that all over the lid. I'm going to try a different brush. Let's go on the other side and then we'll pack more on. That's pretty. That is really pretty. Yeah, it definitely comes down to using the right brushes. I switched over to this Morphe R39 brush, and it feels like it is actually a real brush hair versus the synthetic brush that I was using, and it seemed like the real brush hair picked up a lot more. But I really like this. This is really pretty. I am going to, let's see here. I need, oh, maybe I'll go in with my highlight and really get the brow bone popping. Let's go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Maybe we will mix. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, I'm going to respond to the husband. Alright, so I'm going to mix Lara, I think, and Luna together and put that as my brow bone to really get that arch popping. Hopefully that'll work. I like that. It's really popping. Probably needs to be blended a little bit better, so we'll get to that in a sec. And I'm going to do an inner corner highlight with this as well. Because I feel like that Amara color just kind of took over the lid. Even though the amethyst is like really, really bold. So I'm trying to like break it up. Don't know if that's really going to work, but I'm going to try and blend this together. Oh my gosh, I am loving that purple, guys. I am loving that purple. Do you see that? I'm going to have to go back in the Supernova Bad Habit palette and play with that purple and see if that one is as vibrant. Look at me. Words need to come out when you do that, Rhonda. I'm losing my mind today, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Nude Mauve. And I'm going to put that underneath my eye and see how that works out. I don't know. I feel like I need a little bit more. So let's go back in with that Amara color, and I'm only going to add it to the outer corners. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our liners. I'm going to be using my Pure Cosmetics On Point liner. I know you guys have probably heard me talk about this a lot. This is a self-sharpener pencil. I did receive it complimentary from Pure and Octoly. And if you really rub it down and it's not so pointy, it goes on and applies well. But to be honest with you guys, I don't find, for me personally, that it stays on my tight line or my waterline for a long amount of time. It seems like it's going to be really bold, and it works great if you're just lining the top part of your lid or underneath your eye or something. It works fine. But if you are doing a tight line or a waterline, I find, for me personally, it just doesn't last as long. And I'm not one who, I don't like my eye pencils to stay very sharp because I'm not winging them out where I need them to be overly sharp or anything like that. So for me personally, I just was not a big fan of this one because, like I said, it just doesn't give me the lasting longevity that I want when I'm using an eyeliner. Okay, so next, of course, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Lash Primer and priming both eyes. And I will tell you guys that I go ahead and I apply my mascara while this is still wet. I find that if you let it dry, it just doesn't work as well. So you guys know I'm obsessed with the Essence mascara. I'm going to go in with the hashtag Lashes of the Day. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Okay, so I go in with a slew of them, guys. Next, I'm going to go in with my Essence Lash Princess. Like, I really build them up, guys. So last but not least, I'm going in with my Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extensions, and this just gives them a little bit more length. Is it necessary? No, but, you know, like I always say, I am so extra when it comes to my mascara. I love long, voluminous, thick-looking lashes. Okay, so we're moving on to the lips. We are going to finish this look off with our ColourPop lip liner in BFF. Is this BFF? No, it's not. I'm fibbing. This is Aquarius. Loosen it up in here. Next, I'm going in with, this is by e.l.f. This is Nostalgic, and I love this. This is a really pretty, like, peachy nude shade. It's just, it's so pretty, and they're literally $1. I picked it up at the dollar store, guys. Always check your Dollar Tree, because I find a lot of Wet n Wild brushes there, as well as some of the e.l.f. cosmetics. And then, of course, to finish the look, one of my favorite lip glosses, which is Wham by ColourPop. Okay, and then to finish it off, I'm using my MAC Fix Plus to just kind of mold all of the powder together, even though I didn't use as much as I typically do. I am going to set with the MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm going to add one more item after this. Before that's totally dry, I am going to be using my Pure Miracle Mist. This is a hydrating spray, and this just helps to add a little bit of hydration with your for your makeup and things like that, especially if you use a lot of powder. This just gives a nice little bit of hydration, but not too much. Now, if I were to go back in with my Ready Set Radiant Tarte setting spray, that's a bit too much. And like I said, it starts to look kind of almost on the greasy side, where I find this Pure Miracle Mist does not, and I really like this. And this is another hot buy from Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and I believe it's like $10, and it's pretty nice, guys. It has a weird, like, citrusy, clean scent to it. I shouldn't say it's weird, but it's good. Okay, so that's the look for this very long Get Ready With Me. I'm really praying that I can edit it down for you guys so you're not like, dear Lord, Rhonda. I mean, I know I didn't do as many steps as I typically do, but I'm all over the place. I'm still trying to get in the groove since being back from Tennessee. I'm just not in it, guys. I don't know, between this like rainy, funky day or what, but I'm tired too, so definitely going to bed early tonight. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, there's still the giveaway going on until April 16th. If you check my description box down below, you will see the giveaway video, and just click on that. Just like, subscribe, and comment on that giveaway video, and you will be entered into the giveaway. So anyways, until next time, my friends, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky.